Testing 1, 2, 3, testing. Oh, okay. Again, as usual, something changed. And the change was Streamlabs decided to do an update. And the update got rid of my microphone. Yay! We're back now. It's good. It's fun. It's fine. So as I was saying, sorry for being late. But there was a jar that needed opening. And unfortunately, it did not go nicely and easily. But I now have salsa con queso. And I also have a Mai Tai. So we're all ready for our dive back into the tropical bad place. Yay! Who's ready for horror and queso? Woo! I'm not. They said this game was not scary. Now I got a stress seat to play it. That's not why I did this. I've been craving this since like last night. Last night at like 11:30, I was just like, oh man, I really wish I had queso. And then I have this really terrible recipe that if you really want me to, I can share it with you, but just promise not to judge me too harshly. Or judge me. I don't even care at this point. I know what I'm doing to my body. um, hmm. It came up very good. Yeah. I am fully aware that this is not good, but it's tasty. That makes sense. There should be. That's a good idea. I'll have to look into adding that when I'm done. Absolutely. Because I'm actually in the middle. So I made I made something. I made tacos tonight, but I got stuff to make barbecue brisket tomorrow in the crock pot. I'm very excited for that. Like, it's been a really long time since I've made a barbecue brisket, but oh my god, it's so good. It's so simple and so incredibly easy. You literally throw it all in, run it for 8 hours, and it's done. You don't have to do anything else. I mean, I'm gonna have to make like sides. I'm probably gonna make like, I don't know, couscous and broccoli, maybe. But like this stuff is so versatile. You can eat it completely by itself. You can shred it up and basically have it like a sandwich. It's amazing. This came out all right. Tastes different. Not really sure why. I don't remember whether I put everything in it. I don't know. It tastes like it got watered down a little bit. It might have just been because it was sitting there for 10 minutes. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, it was just a little bit of water at the top. Excellent. Pineapple Mai Tais. And this really healthy for you queso made from Velveeta cheese. But it's so easy. Like, it is the easiest thing to make this. It is literally just half Velveeta and half salsa. That's it. Like, take whatever portion of Velveeta you want, cut it up into little cubes, throw it in the microwave for like a minute, and then you dump the same amount of a jar, like a regular jar of salsa, into it. Bam. Salsa con queso. Is it good? No. Is it good for you? Absolutely not. Does it taste yummy though? Mm-hmm. Well, when I say is it good, I guess I mean is it like quality? It is not quality. This is trash. Funny enough, it reminds me of a queso dip from a really, really authentic Mexican restaurant that I know of, though. Like, that's the kind of weird thing that I find hilarious. Ooh, yum. Also, brisket, excellent choices whenever you get a chance to do it. Brisket, especially in the crock pot, because brisket by itself is a surprisingly tender um, cut of meat, cut of beef. Basically, if you've ever had corned beef, that's brisket. Um, so, when it's cooked in a really slow, kind of high moisture environment, it really just turns into like this buttery fall apart goodness. Um, and the other nice thing about it, for the most part, is that it tends to be kind of cheap. It is not terribly expensive. Because it's, I guess, for some reason, not considered to be a really good part of, I don't know, like it's just not a desirable cut for some reason, but it's freaking delicious. So I've never understood it. I know historically, a lot of brisket recipes were like not for the upper crust. You wouldn't get that when you were trying to get beef. You would get something that's a little, more like the New York sirloin or, filet. Mmm. God, this is yummy. Shoulder or something. No? Probably can't hear that, but someone's yelling at their dog outside. Also, this is really freaking delicious. I'm sorry. I know this is basically turning into like the Boston Trophy Wife mukbang every week at this point, but like, let's be real, this is good. Well, I don't know if it's good for you. You're basically sitting there watching me eat. I don't know if you all are into that. No kink shaming though. Anyway, we are going to eventually get to playing this game. Call us see what y'all thinking so far. I want to know other people's thoughts. All right, Ragnarok, then, bam, just right off the top of the head. What are your thoughts? No waking up necessary. No collecting. Just go. Wah wah. I'm just kidding. Really? You've never had corned beef? Interesting. Corned beef. I mean, Irish background, so corned beef for me is like every March 17th, St. Patty's Day comes around. Gotta have the ancestral dish of boiled things. Although my family started also making corned beef and cabbage in the crock pot, and it is much better when you do it that way. I didn't have corned beef and cabbage last year for obvious reasons. This year, I'm going to probably try and get my hands on one. Yeah, a little bit of what and a little bit of what the fuck. That's about where I am too. I'm still fuming a little bit over all of the reviews that I read that were like, "Oh, it's not a scary game. Oh, it's loads of fun. It's all bright and colors and happy, and it's like a different take on Lovecraft, and it's not scary." And I'm like, "Did you miss the game that I played? Because this is scary." Did you see the dead bodies that you used as counterweights for the bridge? Did you see the giant fish monster? Are we playing the same game? Like what is that? A giant teaspoon of why? I want to know why this woman has no like danger reflex, no survival instinct whatsoever. She's just going around the island being like, "Oh, it feels so nice and calm here." And I'm like, "Honey, you just passed 3 dead bodies strung up in a tree. Why the fuck do you think of you're safe here?" Like, what the hell? Nora is something. That's fair. That's fair. I wanted to go vegetarian when I was a little child, not really knowing what it meant. And then my mother reminded me that I wouldn't be able to have bacon if I did, and that was the end of that. Yeah. The big problem that I have with any kind of vegetarian diet is that most sources of proteins I don't like. Like I just don't like beans pretty much at all. Very very little of them, if any. And in very specific circumstances, I like beans and chili, for instance. But I usually also put beef in the chili, so it's tough. There's not a lot of protein out there that I am a big fan of, and so I stick to meat. Um, what I have done is I have cut out a lot. I have cut down quite a lot on red meat, focusing way more on poultry whenever I can, at least. So, I mean, that's the other thing. I don't like eggs. I hate eggs. I cannot stand them. They are one of my least favorite foods. I cannot stand eggs. If they are cooked into something as like French toast or part of a cake or any kind of pastry, that's fine. But I can't stand eggs by themselves. Doesn't matter how you make them, doesn't matter what you put on them. It's like the texture and the taste, something about it just like sets me off. Ugh. So, yeah, I kind of just need to keep eating meat. That being said, there's a lot of meat that I don't like. Like there's a very small amount of meat that I do like, and of that, I kind of rotate in around things. It's like basically turkey, chicken, beef, pork, and on very, 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 very rare chances, instances, bison. Very rare. It's not something that I get very often. It's got to be something that I am going to enjoy as is. Like the number of times that I've had a bison burger, oh my god, they're so good. I don't know what it is, but it's like extra lean and really, really delicious. Um, it's beef on steroids. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of the smell either, but I think a lot of that actually has to do with um, cracking them into a pan and cooking them with butter. So the hard boiled doesn't like hard boiled eggs don't bother me. Whenever my mother has made hard boiled eggs, it's never been a big deal. Um, so yeah, that's fair. Um, it's really tough to kind of get what you need if you've got any kind of special dietary restrictions right now. I mean, hell, I struggled to find celery salts today at the grocery store. This was the first time that I'd set foot into a grocery store in several months, mind you. Um, but I needed celery salt for one of my recipes, and that's like a really standard spice. It's not something that it should be difficult to find. And I found where it should have been in three different places, and then I only found it in the fourth, and I had to shell out for it because it was like the all natural, organic, gourmet version of celery salt. And I'm like, I don't care as long as it's going on a beef brisket and going into the crock pot. I need the celery flavor. Then I don't think spending that much extra to get organic celery salt is going to make that much of a difference. I've had I've had a couple of vegetarian burgers before. The ones that I like the most tend to be ones that are like the Boca Burger or stuff something like that. Ones that aren't trying to imitate beef. Um, I've even had Impossible Burgers before. I've had Impossible Burgers before, and I've had the Impossible Whopper, and like something seems off about it to me. Like I won't say I can't put my finger on it because I kind of can. They're like they're kind of a little more like they're like they taste sweet. Something about them tastes sweet, like naturally sweet. And then the texture is kind of like 60% beef, like 60% lean, which is not my thing. I mean, when I buy ground beef, even the ground beef that I bought today for the tacos, 93%, like 90 or higher is my that 90 is my floor. I don't want to go any lower than that because I like things really lean and not with a lot of like chewy texture to them. And so Impossible beef is just really extra chewy in ways that just doesn't feel right to me. But I appreciate what they're trying to do, and what they did is edible. I'm not going to say that I won't eat it. It's just if given the choice, I will probably still get a beef burger over an Impossible burger. So, yeah, no, I mean, I think they're on their way. I am really more excited for when they can actually start creating actual muscle structures. Um, that's when I'm going to be a little more interested in, lab grown meat. I have no issue with it on any level. I don't know why some people would. If you don't like it, sure, that's fine. But like, you know, we've done a bunch of lab tested stuff on food for, you know, all of humanity. Farming was the first genetic, selection, genetic what's the word I'm looking for? Selective breeding, basically, making sure that you have a larger crop. There's a specific word for this. Oh my God. Genetically engineered. We'll call it that. Genetically engineered crops. We've been doing that since friggin' we started farming as a species. So, all right, this is cooling down a little bit and getting a little harder to dip. So we're getting close to playing the game, I think. Right, exactly. Like the concept of agriculture is so, if you want to talk about what's natural and not natural, because this is one of my favorite weird arguments that people like to get into, especially when it comes to human behavior. We've been doing things that are not natural for thousands of years. Nothing about our existence in this time and day is natural. So, you know, agriculture as a concept essentially focuses on producing greater crop. And we have been, selectively planting seeds that crops that have greater yields and work better in certain climates and conditions. We have genetically pressured selection into a lot of our crops, regardless of whether we've done it using, you know, genetic DNA levels, DNA level science or not. That's more modern, but that has never bothered me. The one thing that I like about organic produce versus regular produce is the idea that organic produce doesn't use pesticides. And that's the big one. Oh, okay. Basically, like why everyone was mad at Monsanto. That's what I'm thinking. Like, it's genetic engineering, it's genetic something. Modification? Genetically modified. GMO. That's it. GMO doesn't bother me at all. So when it comes to like the organic produce, GMO or non-GMO produce versus, um, GMO produce, I don't care. I want a bigger, juicier apple, absolutely, with fewer seeds. Go for it. What I don't want is to be ingesting pesticides. That's my worry. Um, well, I mean, that's the thing though, is that like we have been genetically modifying plants from the beginning, from the original farming and selecting plants. We've been, even as far back as Mendel and figuring out the basics of genetics and how there can be recessive traits and dominant traits, and you can essentially combine them into a plant that does more. I mean, that's the thing too. It's even if it's an quote unquote organic produce, they very well may still be using pesticides. It doesn't absolve them of that. It's one of the reasons why I wash all of my produce all the time. So, All right, I really got to stop and play this game. I promise. This is really yummy. I think you're right, though, Elliot. I think you're right. All right, putting it down. I'm putting it down. I can snack on it later. Okay. Okay. Game go. Woo! Okay. Woo! Let's see how chunky this gets. Hoping that it won't crash my stream again.
So I guess you used the notes from the organ and they weren't the right ones.
Oh.
All right. Can you turn it on, Cass?
Please, sir, we should not do this.
Not now.
Haven't we had enough warnings, Mr. Everhart? What else do we need? Another death?
Listen to me. Frank lost his life setting this whole thing up. So we're not going to discuss it anymore. We're
Jesus,
going to
okay.
activate it, period. Is that clear enough for you?
Here, fishy, fishy, fishy.
Fine. Same to you. Please, Cass, activate.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, there's more.
Yes. It's working. Come on. Yes. It's working.
Is something wrong, Harry?
The ground is shaking. No, no!
No, 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 I can't!
I told you, Everhart. You damn fool! You're going to kill us all!
Turn it off! Turn it off!
Well, that's good. Okay.
1 2 1 2 testing. Nope, doesn't work. Homemade loudspeakers. Probably to amplify the sound.
Man, they got some big speakers here.
There's a symbol inside.
That looks important.
Homemade loudspeakers. There are some sort of sound devices built around this amphitheater.
That is a thing. Okay. All about that bass, no trouble. Not gonna talk about that?
I like singing so much. Harry and I often sang together. When my condition got worse, Harry thought it wasn't a good idea to make unnecessary efforts. I stopped singing.
I don't
know
fully
it was just
understand
for
what
my
those
own
murals
good,
mean.
but my illness caused our whole lives to revolve around it. Are these figures singing like a choir?
Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like sometimes. It's like, oh, look! How quaint!
They built all this just with pieces from the beached ship. Frank sure must be a real whiz.
Well, as we have learned now, dear, he was a whiz.
His low spirits are obvious in this photo. What was wrong with Frank? He looks so thin.
Yeah, he does look like he's just like emaciated. All right. I thought those were googly eyes for a minute. I'm not gonna lie, and I thought they were googly eyes.
They built loudspeakers on top of this tower to reproduce the effect of the organ. Very clever, old pal. Nakal? So this is like Atlantis, but in the Pacific Ocean, right?
Hmm.
Harry's convinced the answer to my illness lies inside that temple. Dead as a doornail.
DED, dead.
No power.
Guess I should probably follow the power lines there, huh? Sent. Cool. But oh, I'm very excited. This Saturday, I should be going to get myself measured for my coat. Figured out a way to get really good measurements without doing it myself because I don't trust myself at all. There's a dry cleaner that does alterations near me. I've gone to them before with some cosplay stuff, and they do really good work. So, okay. I guess I can't go there. Oh, it's down on the ground anyway. Okay. Okay. I see the power cables, but I don't see where they start. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Trying to figure out exactly how long I want the coat to be. Whether I want it to be like calf or ankle length.
This door looks thicker than any I've ever seen.
It's a thick door with 3 C's. Okay. Well, let's just try the symbol puzzle. Maybe there's something there. now? Yeah. This is the bottom. To the right.
Did these stone columns just vibrate? Amazing! The hatches are opening.
Amazing. In what way?
Oh no! Frank died.
We already knew this? We already knew this.
Oh,
Oh.
Frank had a daughter named Evangeline. What a darling. I'm so sorry. He was such
That's
a
sad.
talented man. And he seemed to be a good friend of Harry's. Now the wheel is moving.
Oh, I didn't even know there was a wheel back here. I didn't get back here.
Blood-soaked rags.
Ugh.
A Bible. It must have belonged to Frank. He thought it was a flesh wound, but it kept getting worse.
Why do I get the feeling that it was because it had the black goo on it that you got covered in?
No power.
Okay.
These levers connect those gears to direct the wheel's energy into the turbine.
And we aren't pulling them because... Well, no, when I say that we knew, it was because we found the note crumpled up next to the speakers that was like, Frank died, or no, it was the recording that was like, Frank died for this, or something like that. Oh, there's a button. I didn't even see the button. Oh. What does this even do? Okay. So how do I... What? Then if I hit this button again, they'll all turn, and then that one won't work again. I'm confused by this puzzle. Oh, once it's turning, it'll be locked in, I guess. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Monsteras? I'm not sure what those are. Oh, the right, plants. Took me a hot minute. I was trying to think monsters, and then, yeah, brain wasn't thinking about plants.
Huh, that was easy.
That was easy.
These buttons seem to adjust the amount of energy that goes through the turbine.
Okay. I've seen these puzzles before. Damn it. Shit. No. No. There we go. I got it.
That should give the turbine some energy.
Okay. Pull the lever, Kronk!
Great, I did it. Now everything should be powered.
Not wrong lever. They were all the right levers. Back out into the storm.
I'm really sorry about Frank. Harry doesn't have many friends. When you
You're
finally
sorry
do
about him
get to
because
know
he...
he's so
Jesus.
witty, so funny, a loving person. But it takes a lot for him to open up.
You're worried about your husband.
Looks like
Okay.
a sneaky snapshot. She doesn't look at all happy.
What is she wearing around her neck? Anyone else seeing that? What is she wearing around her neck? Is she a cultist? I mean, she's from Massachusetts. That would track. That's all we are here. Witches and Lovecraft cultists. You go far enough north and you find all of the ancient horrors that awake every 22 years. They're all in Maine, though.
Oh, what? Did I do something wrong? Come on, work. Come on.
Cool, good job. Good job. Oh no. Oh good, another fever dream. This is gonna... Oh, okay, cool.
Now what? What's happening this time? Where am I?
Good, okay. This is fine. There are bones. And...
I can feel the fever rising. Oh God, no. My illness. Is it coming back?
there are dead
Is this
fish skulls.
An ocean. An ocean that dried up.
This is a big thing.
My cane. No. I would rather die than use that damned thing again.
That's very ableist of you. Okay. Your disease is actually just global warming.
The air is so dry. I need to find water.
Would you say you're like a fish out of water? Just saying.
My bed. Another memory of my illness. How many times did I think I was going to die lying in this bed? I'd better find some shade before I dry right up. The horseshoe-shaped pillar. And that diamond shape again.
There's something glowing over there.
I can't take much more of this. I feel woozy.
Oh. mean, if you need any, Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that makes total sense.
That's not a house. That's our house in Inglewood.
I see fish now? This is getting freaky fast. I mean, not that it wasn't already.
Or am I just losing my mind?
Column A, column B? I mean... Is that a... I thought that was a radio.
It's our mailbox, too. Harry? Are you home?
And now we are underwater.
A picnic with Harry's brother and sisters. I started wearing gloves shortly after that day. I miss you so much, old pal.
This is the creeps. For sure. Alright, well, you know, go up the creepiest staircase. That's fine.
I am definitely losing my mind.
Okay, I'm glad that you're coming to that realization at least.
I don't understand what is happening, Harry. Are you...
There's a fire. And yet we are underwater. Not anymore, I guess. Okay.
Harry gave me this necklace after one of his scavenger hunts. It's a photo of my mother and me. She had just gotten worse from her illness.
Let's see the spots on her neck.
The happiest day of my life. And one of the few pictures of Harry without his glasses.
The fuck is that? Coral?
Checkmate in 3 moves. The Everhart twosome. What a duo. My mother's music box. Yet again. Cousin Robert? But I don't have any cousins.
Yanthalay? Yanthalay? I don't know what that is. Gonna look it up. Well, when I search it, the first thing that comes up is the deep one on Wikipedia. So, yeah, the undersea city of Yanthalay. Associated with the deep ones, Yanthalay, Innsmouth, other Massachusetts fictional town at least, but fish people. That's an interesting looking doohickey on the mantelpiece that has scales for arm. That's an interesting thing. There's a mermaid on the music box. Yeah, there's a mermaid on the music box. I thought she said it was her grandmother's. Ba-da-da-da-da. That sounds like an interesting melody that we should hold on to. I'm wondering how it could be her grandmother's and yet could also be Art Deco. So... Because if it was her grandmother's, it would have been from like the mid-1800s. maybe if her grandmother bought it, like, when her mother was alive, but, like, it then would be maybe the...
What was that? Another vivid dream? And my music box again, but it wasn't broken anymore. And what a catchy tune.
What a catchy tune. I just fell down and almost broke my neck. What a catchy tune. God, she is dense sometimes, I
I've
swear.
lived more in these last 2 days than in the previous 6 years. With my illness, I'd forgotten about the kind of person I am. I might not be daring, but I am determined. Love gave me strength. These drops of rain are so refreshing. Feels really good.
You already said that. Why did you interrupt yourself with a new dialogue to say some of the old dialogue? Damn it. Alright, let's flip some more switches.
Homemade loudspeakers. Probably to amplify the sound.
That's glowing. That wasn't glowing before.
Now that it's filled with water, it looks like a baptismal pool. I haven't sung since I got sick, but let's give it a shot.
Okay. If this were Tomb Raider, I would be very happy about this. It would be like, ooh, this is wondrous and interesting, but this is not Tomb Raider. And this is way... It's being presented as this is a wonderful thing, but I keep sitting here being like, this is probably not a good thing.
That was quite a show.
Huh. Well then. What a show. Let's go into this cave.
This feels like hallowed ground. Are they bathing him in black ooze?
Okay.
His hands are changing, like in my dream.
Okay.
Look at those spots. They look like mine.
Okay. You picking up on it yet, sweetie?
Now he's some sort of man-fish?
Yeah.
Fish of every size and shape.
She's still not getting it. Bless her heart. She is just not picking it up. All right. No more.
This looks like the same kind of elevator that was in the campsite. These patterns look too familiar.
Is this when he found out that he married a fish woman?
She sounds worried for him, I think.
Well. Press the button, I guess?
Where is this taking me?
Good question. Not to a
Looks
loading
like I'm
screen?
inside the giant fish head that I saw from below.
I got a big empty space there on the left. I don't like having big empty spaces like that.
I've seen this symbol in the murals several times. I guess it can be applied to both water and black ooze.
Well, none of the log is missing. Alright, it's doing its thing. Hold on. Hopefully it doesn't break the stream up. Come on. Yeah, it froze, didn't it? Well, while it unfreezes, I can put this away, I guess. Nope. Oh. Low level fatal error. Game thread timed out waiting for render thread at 120 seconds. Good. Good. Anyone still here? We still alive? Okay. The game crashed, so that's fun. Man, my leg is really itchy. It's not good. Trying to relaunch it, so hopefully it will get going again. Okay. Hopefully we didn't lose too much progress. More likely we definitely did. Yeah, I'm ready to go back to like a classic old game that doesn't fall apart every time I try to play it on stream. That would be nice. It does have an autosave feature. It may have autosaved. Let's try it again. I want to finish this game tonight, though. That's for sure. Okay.
Harry marked this symbol for a reason. I'd better write it down. A complex pattern.
Blood?
Someone punched the wall so hard that they bled. Was it you, Harry?
One, two, three,
My
and
dear
4.
old pal. No,
Really difficult stuff.
I wish I could write something else. But a long time ago, I promised you I would never lie to you.
Here
So
it comes.
goes. There is no cure for your illness. What you carry in your blood is changing you, and it will keep changing you until it's done. Whatever that means. There is nothing we can do to stop it. My dear old pal, my partner, the love of my life. I am so sorry. I've made so many mistakes. All those deaths because of me. Frank, DeWitt, Roy. All for nothing. Maybe Teodoro is right. Maybe we can return to the beach and build a raft to get back to Papiete. Maybe in less than a month, I could be back.
There's no cure?
Okay.
But he didn't finish the letter. What did you do, Harry? Where are you? I know for sure that you didn't go back home, so what? What do I do now? Are you still on the island? I have to find you.
Did see this coming.
God's blood. Does this mean that... Is this related to me somehow, to my
Yes.
disease?
Oh my god, she's so... Pick it up a little faster, dear. It's spelled out right in front of you.
This one was really hard to figure out. Good job, Harry. So that's how you mark the symbol's orientation.
Okay.
Well done, Harry. Boy, am I lucky that you did the hard part of figuring things out. John McCormack's Dear Old Pal of Mine? Our favorite song.
I filled in the space. Okay, good. Okay. I guess I don't fully understand this puzzle. Transformation. Okay. Hmm. How do I know which? Oh, no? How do I know which one's in which quadrant? Yeah, I don't really know why in context you have to go around opening things that he should have already opened and just left open. That's a very good point. I don't know what this is doing. Like, I can't visibly see how this is affecting anything. How do I know which one is... I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know what these are supposed to mean exactly. Quick, she's coming. Hit the reset button. Hmm. I just don't get it. Like, I think basically the strange symbols that were in the empty pool are basically like... But no, that doesn't make sense. I don't get it. I need like just a nudge, a little nudge in the right way. I just opened 2 tabs. That was silly. All of the sea puzzles. Chapter we in? Chapter 4, I think. My journal looks different than theirs. That's weird. Well, it gave me the solution, but I don't understand how we got the solution, and that's what I want to understand. I don't want to just get the solution. Location of the phrases matches with the location of the diamonds on the wheels. Okay. For example, think of the yellow diamond at the top of the circle as a rotation device for the wheel. Transformation is in space number 2. Okay. If the yellow diamond marker by the numbered circle signifies the starting point north, you'll have to turn it right one spot to match that up with the golden star on the wheel underneath the mural. Golden star on the wheel underneath the mural. Okay. Liquid is used in both spots, 1 and 3. So since it matches the pattern on the wheel already, it doesn't need to be moved from its spot facing north. So liquid Okay. I think I'm getting it. So the only time where I see transformation is when it's in position 2. Right now it's in position 3, so I need to move it 3 times, I think. I think. So that one's fine as is. Hit this button. So that moved that to quadrant 3. To quadrant 1. To quadrant 2. Okay. Life needs to be moved twice. And eternal needs to be moved twice as well. Not right. Not right. So those two transformation, the top and the bottom, is only in position 2. So that doesn't make any sense.
This is the right combination.
I don't know why that works. We did it though, I guess.
A broken liquor bottle. Is this Harry's? He hates booze.
Whoa.
It appears Harry didn't advance any further.
Can't go any further. I've tried everything and this isn't working. What do I need? I followed the sequence correctly in my hand. I can't get that thing to work. I need to cross the river down there anyway. For what? Whoa. That's a thing.
What is that thing? Is that the outline of a hand? Those are drums of some sort.
Bunk. Okay. Simon says.
No, not again.
Simon says.
This technology never ceases to amaze.
Okay. We did the thing.
Harry said it didn't work for him, so it shouldn't work for me either.
But it's gonna.
Unless there's something different about my hand.
Yeah, there is.
Anyway, Nora, you know what you've got to do.
Whoop. Did the thing. More goo. Yep, there we
My
go.
hands. Look at my hands. This is definitely not a dream. And I'm starting to doubt the others were dreams too.
Yay. Uh-huh. Okay. This is...
I should be scared, but it's hard to explain what I feel, but it isn't fear. Not a bit.
I am. Where's the Elder God gonna come back into play? That's what I'm worried about.
Another one of those gates, like the one I saw in the temple. I'm back to being me.
Okay. Okay. Uh-huh.
It's hard for me to understand how these gates work. What happens every time I cross one of them?
Well, to answer that, we'd have to talk about parallel universes. There's not really much to explore here, is there? Okay. Weird. Friggin' weird.
Another panel of this strange technology.
How did she write that down?
What's it for? Something related to the currents?
I supposed to be doing here? Another Old Spice ad? Weird. Hello, Digishell. Welcome to the Confusion stream. I think they're meant to be like you're supposed to try and find a way to get them to meet in the middle. Damn, too slow. Well, thank you. Too slow again. Wait, what? I don't know what I did. Woo!
Wow.
Wow. Gonna go meet an elder god. Wow. And we're gonna crash the game. Is it gonna crash? Can we get there? Oh! This would be beautiful if we could stop lagging.
The island is pierced by underground currents.
Okay, she said pierced, not pissed. The island is pierced. Pierced. Hello, Fishman. I am also Fishman, apparently. Gonna do the thing and not be Fishman. Boop.
That architecture again. Where is this gate going to lead me now?
Trying really hard not to move this game too fast because it does not like it. Oh hey, this is in a screenshot. I've seen this.
Quiet and peculiar place. Some sort of handmade tribal painting. Looks really primitive.
Huh.
Primitive hand paintings. I wonder who used to live here. It seems it was abandoned ages ago.
I don't want to. Oh.
I understood that.
Oh, good. Cthulhu's in this too. We're just gonna bring all the deep ones back. Good. Something just happened. Well, thank you, Captain2137, for another subscription. Thank you very much. These ones look different. I can hear when things are happening, but I can't see them because I don't have that screen up. I really have to get like a dual screen setup of some kind. Something a little more easy for me to see when things happen than this. Right now it's kind of just, well, you know.
We slaves, masters
Heaven, slaves and masters and... Nicole. Wasn't Nicole in the notes?
Okay. Well, what I will say about dual screen is that I have a very large 4K monitor that takes up the majority of my desk. I don't know if I have space for a second monitor, to be honest. Press this button. which I don't know what those do.
Although they are the same style, these huts are much simpler than the magnificent architecture I've seen up to now.
Okay.
Whoever the inhabitants were, they were living here against their will.
And it froze. Again. Totally froze? Totally? Probably. Love this. Love this. There it goes. Yeah, no, it does that. Okay, we're back. I don't know if this game is just like really unstable or what. I'm trying to figure it out right now. Okay. So, from the very little amount of work that I've done to see what might be going on, it looks like it might be a graphics driver issue. But updating my graphics driver might break the stream, as we've learned already. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm also in the middle of streaming, so... Can we just, like, push through? Is that, like, a thing? Okay, so let's go back through some of the chat that I missed. Okay, vertical monitor. I can't even fit a vertical monitor on my desk because that would block the lights. So yeah, I can't fit anything on my desk right now. So I ended up going with a single 4K screen. I was originally looking at 2K. This was several years ago at this point. But now that 4K is like doable whenever I can get my hands on a 3080, whenever that may end up actually being, then cool. When it comes to games, when I play solo especially, I like to have like full immersion kind of a deal. So I really like a single screen setup for that because the dual screen kind of throws me off. I don't use my computer for work, although I've been using my computer for work lately, but I don't usually use my computer for work, so you know, productivity doesn't really matter to me. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah, this may happen again. I apologize if it does, but I don't know. We'll see. Something. Also, can you hear me? Is this thing on? I don't actually know. Okay, because I don't see any of my audio, which is weird. Like I can't see the levels at all. The mixer.
Whoever the inhabitants were, they were living here against their will.
They did not like the fish people.
Someone vandalized this mural. Some hands look human, but others are amphibian hands.
Do we go up? Do we go down? Do we go all around? I'm not sure what's going on at this point. I gotta be honest. These ones are red.
It's quite disturbing to see someone's hand paintings from thousands of years ago. I feel connected to them somehow.
So these ones have like the middle fingers together again, kind of like Nora's whole thing. So maybe this is like the ones down there were like the slaves, and these ones are the slightly higher ranked slaves. Not sure what that means.
Falls from the sky, awakens God, black blood.
Okay.
Is that
Sure.
black blood the same thing as the black ooze?
Probably.
How can I explain what's happening to me? What is the meaning of all this? God's blood, transformation, eternal life. I feel like I'm going through what was written in that inscription.
These are also different. Whoop.
This reminds me of some prehistoric cave paintings, like in the Cueva de las Manos in South America. Black blood in eyes, like in the well.
Okay. None of this sounds good. Why is she still not freaking out about this? Live short and suffer. Well, it is Lovecraft. You're gonna suffer, but you're gonna be happy about it.
Primitive bowls and plates.
Whoa. This looks weird. Swirlies.
It seems that each family had to agree somehow to change the water level. I'm amazed at how organized they seem to be, despite them being so primitive. Being trapped here probably made them stronger as a community. The inhabitants of this village lived at different altitudes. Some even lived inside the water.
Some slaves died. Some slaves now water animal.
Again.
Water animal.
Okay.
Is that what I am now?
Nope. I didn't find all the buttons. There's probably one down there, isn't there? Thrilling, right? Yum. Ooh, the last drink of that Mai Tai is always a woo. Always a good one. Man, it feels like I've got something stuck on my eyelash. There we go, I think. It is very pretty when it works. It's when it doesn't work that it's not so pretty.
There are some hand marks made with pigments. I wonder if they mean something. I better draw them just in case.
Excuse me. There's no button down here. Oh, it means you have to do that in a specific order. Okay. I see. So I'm wondering now though if it is broken or if I'm just stuck in a catch-22 of in order for this to work, I have to update my drivers, but if I update my drivers, then streaming as a whole breaks. So that might be That might be a thing. Okay. Reset the puzzle. Very, very damned if I do, damned if I don't. Okay. Okay. We have an order of operations. We must follow it. So first, the white hands. These ones. Then the yellow hands. Florence the Machine's good stuff. I mean... Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I've never seen her in concert. This is the yellow one, right? Yes. Yellow hands. Red hands. Then the scratchy fingers and the swirlies. Topless. Wow, alright. Cool. Press the button. Okay, we did the thing. Okay. Not terribly, just that I figured out the right way to press the buttons in order to lower the water level. That's about it. And now I have buttons.
This civilization used these devices to raise and lower the water level. It's impressive.
Alright. Back to fish person? Here we go. Boop. It's like a weird teleportation device.
This panel is broken. I'll have to find another way to go through.
That opened a door. Wait, what? Oh, I thought the door closed behind me. I thought I heard a like clunking noise of... Okay, I probably have to raise the water level here. Good. Excellent. That's a good way to do it.
They rebelled against their masters. The slaves seemed to worship two gods. This looks
Not
like an altar dedicated to two figures.
creepy at all.
I can hear them talking to me.
Yeah, I think I remember one of you two. Oh, good. There's more than one. Oh.
Different types of creatures of the same species lived here, but they weren't free.
So what happens if I go through one of these right now? It's just... Shoo! I don't know. Ah, but I can do the little wiggly thing. Okay, I still don't understand these. Ah, I got it. I think. Hi. Oh, I have to, it closes after a certain amount of time and I have to get the zooms going. I get it now. Okay. I think that one's already the way I need it to be. This one needs to change. Didn't work? Oh. No, it did work. Ah, okay. Or not. That was stupid. Okay, we got it. Okay.
I made it.
Huzzah! Into the hole. That is helpful because... Man, can you imagine playing this game while high?
My illness has kept me from being happy. What I feel now is the complete opposite of being sick. I feel full of life and energy, even better than before my illness.
There we go. Yeah, this is 100% a game that if you play while you are high, you would be like, whoa. That's gonna raise the water level, I think. Yes? Or it's gonna lower it even more. Never mind.
Now the water level is really low, so I can access that tunnel. These creatures lived like slaves, all their lives imprisoned and tortured in this place. Was it possible to live a decent life in here? If you've lived all your life in a prison, how would you know that you are a prisoner?
Okay. No
Now
need to
I
worry
can
about
enter this tunnel.
the water current when there is no water, right? Have we just completely forgotten about Harry at this point? Like, is that where we are? Fuck you. We're done. Why didn't that work? I don't understand. I gotta go in. And did it work? Wrong way. Okay. I kind of think I understand this. There we go. Okay.
This current is quite strong. I wonder where it will take me.
It's gonna take you to crashing the game. Almost guaranteed. Mark my words, but we will finish this goddamn game tonight, I swear to you. No. That's a squid. That's a no. I don't like this. No, stop with the happy music. There is no happy music anymore. That was a giant fucking squid. Why is that one red? I don't like this. I want to get off this ride.
That was quite a ride.
They called it a dark
It's
water
over
ride.
now.
It's a small world after all. Okay. Okay.
That ladder. Someone set up camp in here.
Aha.
Looks like a means of transportation to get to that sanctuary. Seems to show two possible courses of action. One means transformation, and the other means death?
All very good things. Yeah. All very good things.
What is this? This... Oh my god. Did I almost forget about Harry?
Well, yeah, you did. Excuse me.
She doesn't seem to care much about Harry. And she doesn't seem to be thinking straight either. Harry, that look on your face. You look deranged. They seem to loathe each other.
Okay. Very different than the beginning.
Somebody painted these symbols on the wall. You followed the river from the temple summit, and it took you some days to find this entrance. A sanctuary? Harry, was that where you went? Oh dear, poor people. Is this why I'm changing too? So the guide left the expedition. That would explain the workshop on the white sand beach, where I arrived.
Well, it sounds like he got out. Let's read this letter.
My dear old pal. It's only Cass and me now. I have much to thank her for, even if our friendship is worn thin due to hunger and fatigue. If she hadn't insisted so much, we'd never have convinced Aharoa. He guided us as we followed the river down from the mountain peak. And that's how we found this entrance. And the mural. Maybe I can't undo what's happening to you, Nora, but I think I can try to become like you. The original
Okay, yeah,
of this
saw
island
that coming.
took slaves to a sanctuary. And there, they performed a ritual. Aharoa said the ritual was madness, and he didn't want any part of it. He and Cass argued, violently. When we woke up the next morning, he had left. I know it sounds strange, but you have to trust me, my love. I know this is going to work, and we can be together. You understand what that means, don't you, Nora? We have a second chance. With more love than ever. Harry.
Harry?
Okay.
What ritual are you talking about? Why on earth would you want
Sweetie,
to
have you been
become
paying
like me?
attention?
Please don't be a fool. You don't even know if that ritual of yours is going to work.
Pay attention
The sun
to...
is setting. It is so beautiful.
That is very pretty. It's very, very pretty. This game is almost reminding me a little bit of a slightly less toony version of Firewatch. I'm still convinced Cassandra's some kind of cultist.
This
Oh,
panel looks
boy.
different from the others. It's much more elaborate.
Nope. What? I was so close, though. Come on.
This must be my transportation.
Yeah,
to the
we got it.
sanctuary.
Small boat. This is gonna go fine. Okay. This is a really long chapter. Ah, and there it ends. Let's see if chapter 6 crashes our computer too many times. Let's find out.
It all
Excuse
makes
me.
sense. Nothing bad is going to happen to me here, as menacing as this place might look. The island, the ooze, those sea creatures. They're just defending themselves, like a wild animal against an unknown threat. That's how they perceived the expedition, like a threat. But I, on the other hand, I wasn't a threat. And I definitely wasn't unknown,
Oh fuck.
was I?
No, 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 no.
I was one of their own.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Everything seems so distant now. As if I first stepped on that white beach.
I don't care if
thousands of
it's
years
friendly.
ago.
No, it's too big. It's scary. I don't like
A
this.
full moon? It can't be. Yesterday was a new moon. Did I lose track of time?
Oh, and there's a bunch of fins over there. Oh, good.
Maybe this place isn't subject to the laws of physics. That's the only explanation I can find for this
Hi.
surreal night. It's hard to believe everything is real. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'll open my eyes sometime and I'll be back in our home.
Those are
Englewood.
big jellyfish.
Everything will be as before. My perfectly ordinary life with Harry. My daily routines. My illness. That will be as before too.
I'm wondering
And
if
then
that
I
would
need
be an
to
improvement.
Shake off this strange feeling that I have now. Feeling that I don't really belong there anymore. And with there, I don't mean Englewood, or Boston, or Newburyport. I mean How is it possible that the strange events of only 2 days on this island makes more sense to me than the life that I've been living for years?
Okay.
There it is. The sanctuary. So is this where you went, Harry? Was this your last stop?
Certainly looks like it. There's tents over there. I don't know how many fucking tents did these people have.
Another camp. Although it's little more than a few things scattered about.
Read that last.
Was the blood of these creatures some sort of catalyst?
Thank you.
Heavens. This dagger looks exactly like the one I have. A library? What are you talking about, Harry?
All right, here we go.
My dear old pal. I never should have trusted Cass. I thought she cared about you, but she's just mad, obsessed with this place. I can't
Cultist.
trust her to help me overcome the last obstacle. This door. I know how to open it. But what I have to do is mix my blood with the black ooze. Am I mad for even considering that? It's the only way we can be together. It has to work, right? All this can't be a coincidence. The ritual was made for the two of us, isn't it, Nora? I wish you could be here to... Damn it. I have to think it over. I can't. Tomorrow. Leave it for tomorrow. Damn it. Stop writing.
What are you
Yeah,
saying, Harry?
cuckoo for
Don't
Cocoa
you see
Cocoa
what the
Puffs
Black Ooze
indeed.
does, what it did to the doctor? Are you out of your mind?
If you just have to mix it with the black ooze, couldn't you just take some of your own blood out and put that in? Like, you didn't have to do it in your own blood, but then, okay. Unless that's what you meant that it had to do, in which case... Looks like there's actually more tents over here. Maybe they set up tents on opposite sides of the thing and, like, rival camps kind of a deal. Maybe we're going to find out Cass's story back over here.
So I have to put my hand inside? Moby Dick. Its pages are hollowed out,
Well.
and its shape is...
Well, that's some evidence, indeed.
Harry asleep in his tent. What a creepy photograph. Oh my, she sounds completely out of her mind.
Yep.
A camera. It must be Cassandra's.
Well,
Let's give it a try. Ouch! Oh! Ah! What was that? Looks like a tattoo, but it isn't. Those are my spots. They've moved.
okay. There's a mural over here. I guess we'll check that out before we do anything else.
This mural seems to describe a ritual involving blood. That dagger.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness. And the gun barrel is empty. A trail of blood. Someone was hurt. There's a bullet hole in here.
I don't know why the bullet... Okay.
A woman's earring stained with blood. My God, Harry, what did you do to her? If he's behind that door, I wonder which Harry I'll find. How much would be left of the man I love? And how much of the man who has lost his sanity in this place?
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but you know... If you've been paying attention, dear, which you haven't...
Black ooze on a petri dish. My God, this syringe has traces of black ooze. What the hell were you thinking? Oh, I really hope this works.
Ah, gross. Alright, well, guess we'll go in, see what's up. This is a place.
An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe.
Oh.
The stars are aligned, forming a constellation that I don't recognize. That is not the same sky you can see from Earth. And if that's not the Earth's sky, where am I now?
Excellent question.
All these papers are riddled with ink. I wonder what this means. Those stone statues seem to rotate with this switch.
What stone statues?
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for? They carried these people here to test them, like a challenge of some sort.
Yeah, she's having problems with the stairs because she can't jump.
Where is this door leading me?
Well, since you haven't opened it, nowhere.
A shining constellation. I better draw it. I wonder what this means. Constellations and stars. These people seem to worship otherworldly gods.
Whoa.
Circular stones with strange carved symbols.
Hmm.
These icons on the wheel are the same as the constellations I have on my hand.
Yeah, that's the one she has on her hand right there.
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for?
I don't know that I want to do that yet. Turn those off. Let's focus on getting these doors open first, I think, and then doing the special one, I guess. I want to explore. Explore, 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 explore. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the book is gonna be a mess. All right. Oh, I guess I can't click on any of the one. Okay. Those are the only ones I can click on. Never mind.
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for?
Okay. Now what? Yeah, but I can only use this symbol, which is an odd choice. Can I use just that one to make all four? Is that even possible? Might be. Aha! I got one of them. I guess I can keep trying. Or maybe you're right. Maybe it is like something in there. See, it's lagging all of a sudden again. You know, I have an idea. This is a silly idea, but I have an idea. let's try this. Every time it lags, which means that this may happen more often than not, I'm gonna restart the game. I'm literally just gonna like restart the game. I will get you to work. I will get you to work. Ooh. Ooh, whoa. Okay. Yeah, probably not a new car, unfortunately. Sad face. It's Cthulhu. Aww. You get to take home a giant plush of the old ones. Congratulations.
They took them to a throne room. That was the final step in the ritual.
Not that. Yep, it's doing the jumpy, freezy thing regardless.
What an odd structure. Riddled with nooks and crannies and endless stairways. Maybe it only hurts the first time. Ah! The second also hurts.
Ah, okay, so now it's added another one that I can use. I see. Whoa.
When I arrived on this island, I felt like I was trespassing. But now, I feel like this is where I belong.
Yeah, I think the Endless Stairways is talking about all those ones. The whole, like, MC Escher painting up there. Yeah, now I've got more. Okay.
Circular stones. These icons on the wheel are the same as the constellations I have on my hand.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's my thought too. She's like, I feel comfortable and at home here. And I'm like, everyone who has visited the island but you has gone mad, tried to kill someone.
This
Like,
place is like a labyrinth. They were
Okay.
submerged in black ichor.
Still weirded out by the pronunciation of that.
Harry seems to be on the brink of madness. But I don't feel the slightest hint of confusion. On the contrary, I feel my mind is more focused than ever. Again? Seriously?
Yep.
Ah.
That is exactly what someone who is mad would say. Okay. Let's see what's next. Okay, the next one, obviously, then. Well, no, I should be able to do all of them from here, I would think. Yeah? Yeah. Because I am what? Good at this. Is it time to walk upside down and have anti-gravity crystals again? We already went through that with the last game.
I think I can feel the agony of the slaves, their suffering, and the effects of their transformation. It's horrifying. Black
So
and
let's
white
do it
figures.
ourselves. Oh. I see.
Good doggies, or dragons, whatever you are.
Oh, that's not helpful. Okay. Hmm. Oh, shit. I don't see how this works. Maybe I'm not there yet. Maybe I haven't gotten enough to make this happen. Wrong one again. Wrong one again. Oh, okay, I see. All right. I don't know where this is leading either, though. What do I do first? Do I do this door or that door? I don't know. Let's just do it. We'll hit the save button and we can come back and do it again just in case something goes wrong. Okay. Oh, balls. Forgot about the thing. Yeah, that works. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is not near the end itself. This is another stamp. We're gonna call these stamps. That's what we're gonna call them.
Oh, come
It's like
on.
going to camp.
One more time. Ow! That hurt! Again.
Were you expecting different? Okay. Back to the main room. Drinking around the world at Disney, but it's just pain. You get hit by the national weapon of every nation as you go by. I think I found something in the game that's not working properly. You see that? Okay. Let's do the thing, I guess. Let's reset this. Ends in France with a guillotine. In order to end in France with a guillotine, you've got to pay money out for it, though. That's only reserved for rich people. Alright. We gotta do this thing. I didn't get the last stamp, though. That makes me sad. Collect all 5 stamps! Yay! It is no, I know. I did it. It's very expensive. Okay. And what shape comes from here? That doesn't look right. No, that's not right.
All the doors are open, but where is the constellation I need to open the throne room?
You haven't found it yet. Gotta get one more stamp.
Another one of those gates. I have to get into the water again.
Yeah, it's I'm not sure what this game is trying to say right now, you know? I don't quite get it yet.
Again? Seriously?
All 5 stamps, sweetie. Collect them all. Yay, you got them all. There wasn't a mural in this room. The game's just gonna hold out on you, be like, oh yeah, needles. Oh, found the mural.
I can feel the torment of the thousands of slaves who perished here.
Okay.
An eye and a star. The stars are aligned, forming a constellation that I don't recognize. That is not the same sky you can see from Earth. And if that's not the Earth's sky, where am I now?
Yep. Okay. I think it's this one. Okay. Sure. Seems wrong. I think it's wrong. Okay, that looks slightly better. Yeah, that's it. Something's not right. There's an extra thingy that shouldn't be there. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that was the one. We did the
The
thing.
door to the sanctuary's open.
Woo!
It's time to find out what's waiting for me inside.
Oh wait, no, I've seen this. I've seen this Harry Potter movie. I don't want to go in there.
There's something written on the floor with blood. Wholesome? Haven't I heard that word in my dreams?
Definitely want to walk in there. That's definitely what I want to do. Oh.
What a disturbing mirror. Is it made of black ichor? I feel like it is speaking to me. Oh, heavens.
I think you're a little beyond the heavens, sweetie.
My God.
Hey, achievement unlocked, 100%. The Amazing Adventures of Nora Everhart. Woo!
Nothing that happens here appears to respect the most basic rules of physics. However, as strange as it may be, it does maintain a peculiar harmony.
Yeah, it would if you're a fish person.
Like the workings of a clock. Or a music box. Harry, is that you?
We found husband.
No, 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 no! Tell me this isn't you, Harry. It can't be you. It can't be. No, no, no. Why did you do it? Oh my God, Harry, no!
Well, that looks
You
pretty...
fool. You poor fool. But why? I don't understand it. Why? You knew it. You knew it wasn't going to work. You knew the ritual wasn't going to work. That's why you never sat on the throne. You didn't even perform the ritual, did you, Harry? But you wanted me to think that you had. You even left a lure to confuse me. But why?
The fuck?
What really happened?
Oh.
The only person with you in that sanctuary beach was Cassandra. So if you didn't die, it had to be her. Did she use the dagger to open the gates and carry out the ritual? You tried to stop her, but it was too late. She shot you with your own gun and left you for dead, didn't she, Harry? Because Cassandra was ambitious and would stop at nothing to uncover the secrets here. The island fueled that hunger for knowledge.
Because she's a cultist. I don't really know. This seems like a little bit of a...
Doubts
I don't
about
know.
whether the ritual would work. But what happened to Cassandra cleared up those doubts. The ritual wasn't for people like you. The ritual was only for people like me. But you refused to believe it until the island itself spoke directly to you. Haha, Folgafen. She is our daughter. That's when you finally understood. You understood what my fate would be if I didn't come here and carry out the ritual. A slow and painful death.
Okay.
So you faked your own demise and left your glasses near Cassandra's corpse. Those same glasses you never take off. And you sent me the package from Tahiti, Harry. Your picture, the key, the dagger. Another one of your scavenger hunts. And I took the bait. You made me come to this island, the same island where you almost lost your mind and your life, the same island where 4 members of your expedition perished. Why did you deceive me, Harry? You said you would never lie to me. Why didn't you tell me the truth? Why did you do this to me?
Okay. Okay.
Because you knew that I would never accept my fate if it meant leaving you. Right, my love? Not even if staying with you would mean a slow and painful death. So the only way to get me to leave you was to make me believe you were dead. And you chose to live a life without me, so I could be who I really am. That's why you tried to deceive me. But I know you too well, my dear old pal. We've had so many years together, so many moments of love, happiness, understanding, friendship. A whole beautiful life with you. I know what you tried to do, but I can't let you make this decision for me, Harry. Either I embrace my fate and accept what I've always been, and leave you behind, or I reject it and return home with you to relish the time that my illness gives us. It's my decision to make.
Okay. Let's hit the save button. Yeah. Let's try both of them? Which one? Which do we choose? Which one first? I mean, it won't even be which one. It's which one first. We got 4 people in chat. Make your voices heard. Where are we heading? Oof, my butt hurts. Ugh, exercise bike is really doing a number on me. Excuse me. All right, we got 1 vote for leave him. 2 votes for leave him. That's half. Anyone want to break it? All right, I guess we'll do that then. Heading back home.
You were right about one thing, Harry. I would never accept my fate if it meant leaving you. I know who I really am and where I belong. I know fate has eternal life in store for me, but an eternal life without you is worthless, meaningless. So I choose the slow and painful death. I'm going back home.
Oh, we're back here. Okay.
You staged this ruse because you love me. But true love is reciprocal. So I'm also making this decision because I love you. Our love is greater than fate, lineage, or all the pain I can suffer. Whatever time we have left, we'll spend together. When the time comes, it will be your hand that holds mine. And those beautiful blue eyes will be the last thing I see before I leave.
Well, you might not be going anywhere because there's no boat.
So, you didn't find your husband on that island, Mrs. Everhart?
I did find my husband. He wasn't on the island, though.
But what have you been doing these 3 days? What did you find there?
I don't know. The truth about myself, I suppose. And at the same time, the reason to go back home.
I don't think I follow you.
Have you ever been in love, Captain Hodgson?
In love? You mean like in a romance novel?
No, that's fiction, Captain. In real
Well,
life,
so is this, but
true
okay.
love stories don't end with a wedding. They end with a funeral. And the only thing that eases that final moment of heartbreaking sadness are all the good memories lived together.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever felt anything like that, Mrs. Everhart. But if you love your husband that much, he's certainly a lucky man.
We are both lucky.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
1, 2, don't forget the harmony. 1, 2, 3.
All my life is empty
Okay.
since I went away.
I mean, there's the picture in the corner of them both together. 1946. She's got more spots up her body, so there's that. Just... Okay, I was gonna say, lovely music, but wait, I guess hold on.
Angel sentry, guard you while I stray, and fate be kind to join us some sweet day. Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal of mine. Each night and day I pray you're always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless you. Angel hands caress you, while sweet dreams rest you, dear old pal of mine.
Dearie, I'm so lonely. How I miss your smile and your tender loving way. I just want you only, want you all the while. May God decree I have you back someday. Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal
Okay.
of mine. Each night and day I pray you're always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless you.
Oh.
Honey,
I'm fine, Harry, don't worry. I can keep going.
No, listen, let's leave it for today. You shouldn't make any unnecessary efforts.
Really, darling,
Oh.
I'm fine.
You need to rest, Nora. Come on, I'll take you to bed.
That's sad.
Even today, so many years later, I still doubt whether I did the right thing. In the end, it didn't matter. You returned home and forgave my deception. We moved close to the sea and had a few more good years, didn't we? Until you left me at one sunny March morning. I wish I could be reunited with you. But fate has punished me with a long and sorrowful life, with no other incentive than my work, because that is the only thing I have now, my dear old pal.
Miskatonic University. Ha! Arkham, Massachusetts. There it is. Miskatonic University. A sunny day in March? In Mass? A sunny day. Sunny? Okay. Shoot, no, that wasn't right.
We had a really good life. But that's not my life anymore, is it, Harry? Not after what I've been through on this island. Not after all I've found out about myself. I can't fool myself anymore. I have to accept what I truly am and leave you behind. I'm going back home.
Into the scary abyss thing.
What a lovely melody. I don't believe I've ever heard more than a few notes. Until now. For years I thought I was sick. But the truth is, I was homesick. My poor health, the pain, the suffering. It was all because of how far I was from here. Everything seems so far away now. No trace of pain, no trace of sickness. Nothing besides this place. It's so pleasant to forget everything else. Nothing matters anymore. I'm finally one of the thousands of minds connected to the I-Core. Connected with the Elder God. Goodbye, Harry.
I don't know that I like this ending better. Okay. Okay. I get one more pretty underwater scene. Is that? Oh. That's a thing. Okay. Okay. I mean, instead she lives underwater in the, place.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
1,
Oh,
2. Don't forget the harmony. 1, 2, 3.
odd with the music again, but anyway. So I mean, like I think there's at least one story where there's like a fisherman who sees the island, the underwater city, because it like surfaces briefly for one reason, and he goes mad because of it. So like, oh hey, look at that, Polynesian culture consultant. Polynesian culture consultant, nice.
To join us some sweet day. Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal of mine. Each night and day I pray you're always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless.
I like the tongue face in the middle there. A mi familia por estar siempre a mi lado y atatit manu, etc. Oof, this is going by. Wow. I mean, the song is there was a credit of their original 1918 lyrics, so it's always nice to have a public domain something to mess around with, right?
I just want you only, want you all the while. May God decree I have you back someday. Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal of mine. Each night and day I pray you're always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless you. Angel hands caress you. While sweet dreams rest you, dear old pal of mine. I love you, Nora.
And I love you, Harry.
I mean, the song was sweet. She didn't cough and die at the end, so there's that.
Even today, so many years later, I still doubt whether I did the right thing. I lied to you for the first and last time. And even if it was to free you from pain, suffering, and death, I deceived you. But I've paid such a high price for my deceit, Nora. Fate has punished me with a long and sorrowful life, with no other incentive than my work. Because that is the only thing I have now, my dear old pal.
dean of archaeology too. That's an odd thought. Implies that there is a school of archaeology, which is not usually a thing. It's usually a department within a school. You might have the anthropology department, but you would be less likely to have a full archaeology department. You know. Like you have the school of music within, you know, you have the department of music or the school of music within a larger thing. But the head of the school of music wouldn't necessarily be the dean, they'd be the director. I mean, yeah. At the university I work at, basically, there is like the College of Fine Arts, underneath which there is the School of Music. And then within the School of Music, there's like the Department of Performance, Department of Musicology, stuff like that. And there is a dean of the College of Fine Arts, because deans are for colleges, but there's a director of the School of Music. So it's just kind of like weird that he would be the director of an archaeology school. Whatever. I'm nitpicking. So yeah, this was a game that happened. Not my favorite. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Not as scary as I feared. I think that one time was meant to scare you a little bit there, and it worked. There were a couple of other times that freaked me out, as we saw today, but like not big ones. I don't know. And I gotta be honest, instead of I like both endings, I have to say I dislike both endings for different reasons. Like, I don't know. I feel like it didn't help that we had almost no emotional connection to Harry narratively, which meant that going into the final choice, it was like, I don't really care what makes me as the protagonist happy, and that is by the endings, there's no real, way forward. It doesn't really matter. I wish that, like, if I have to be honest, the game that I feel like would have made more sense would have been the initial expedition. Like, I get finding the clues after the fact, what happened to them, but like that's where all the narrative drama was, and we only got bits of that. Like, what happened in Cassandra's head? Was this like she showed up to the island, and as she learned more, she wanted to know more, and she was just obsessed with knowing more? Or was it like she was wearing that amulet, and I was like, what's that? And so, like, is it possible that she was some kind of cultist that like worshipped the elder gods and wanted to go through this transformation? Like, what about her? What did I don't know. Like, I feel like the more interesting narrative stuff was in the expedition itself, and you were kind of picking up the pieces after the fact, and that meant that you had a very incomplete picture of what actually happened. And it's not that you can't even do that narratively, because we saw that work really well with Return of the Obra Dinn. Return of the Obra Dinn was very much like you pick up the pieces and you find out what happened, but you get a full picture of what happened that leaves you wanting more, sure, but like you understand the characters, they're all fleshed out well. I don't know, this leaves me wanting more, but not in I want to go look for more way, more like I expected more, I guess, is my thought. But very pretty game, very, very pretty game. I'll be hoping to see what they come out with next. That'll be cool. Like, who made this? Developed by Out of the Blue and published by Raw Fury. Raw Fury is relatively new. Okay. Hey, they published Kathy Rain, which is a game that's on our list. So that's going to happen at some point. Kingdom, 2 crowns. That sounds... No, that's not what I thought it was. Never mind. I don't know most of these games. And Out of the Blue doesn't have a Wikipedia page. Out of the Blue games. Have they developed anything else, or was this their first? Yeah, I think this was their first. Good for them. Oh. Yeah, this is the only one they've done. So, I mean, for a first game, it's pretty good. Definitely needs some optimization work, though. It should not be crashing my computer. I don't know if that is just a drivers thing. I mean, I might be trying to experiment with updating my drivers. The whole Lovecraft inspired but not horror game Call of the Sea. I don't know, it's still pretty fucking horror to me. How do you define horror? Because if turning into a fish person and anyway, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. This game just didn't really do it for me, which is okay, I guess. Not all of them are gonna. So, yeah, don't know what we're gonna play next. Guess we'll talk about that in the Discord, which the link for it is right here if you are not already in it. No, don't apologize. No need to apologize at all. I absolutely wanted to play it as well. I was intrigued by the concept and you know, 1930s, tropical island puzzle investigation game, 100% up my alley. I'm intrigued by Lovecraft, but I'm not a big fan of Lovecraft. I say that I'm not a big fan of Lovecraft only because I don't like horror. But I'm intrigued by a lot of Lovecraftian inspired works, I guess I should say. So yeah, not sure what's going to come next. But whatever it is, we'll talk about it. We'll figure something out and play that on Tuesday next week. So, I was really trying to hold that yawn back, and it did not work. Oh my god! Whoa! He held it back, and then just like came out. Black Sad. Oh god! Not another Black Sad game. Not another Raven game. Oh man, I mean, Black Sad had just like such good potential. It hurts that it was so buggy. Anyway, so all right, guess I'll see you next week, everybody. We'll talk about what game we're gonna play next. Might have a good couple of ideas. I'll scroll back up in the chat and see where I left the last one. See what other possibilities might be out there for this next time. So, yeah.